Yeah.
なあ、やっぱ背広とか着た方がいいのかな。
I think I should wear a suit or
お
something.
前がデート初体験なのを全身でパフォーマンスしたいのなら止めはしないけどな。
If you want to set the whole world that you're on your first date, sure, I won't stop you. Oh yeah, in exchange for going to the Shumikum tournament, we're dating on one girl, I suppose. As I pass me on the shoulder in a bit, to cheer and shake me
ま
up.
あ頑張ってこい。うまくいけば彼女とシュミクラム戦の相棒を同時にゲットできるわけだしな。
Look up fake a leg, if things work out, you'll get both the girlfriend and a Shumikram teammate at the same time.
ああ、頑張ってみる。ってちょっと待て。彼女をゲットって？
Yeah, I'll do what I can. What do you mean get a
おい
girlfriend?
おい、お前何しに行くんだよ。
Dude, what exactly thing are you getting ready for right now? I'm so excited that the thought had completely slipped my mind. Things go well when I get close to, Shinatsu.
ああ、マサ大変だ。渚千夏が俺の彼女になるのか？
Holy shit, masses. Chinatsu's, guys. Chinatsu, Nagisa going to be my girlfriend.
はあ、ちょっと頭を冷やしてこいよ。
Gee, that's just to cool down a bit. I don't think that's gonna happen. Considering this is the rain route. Looks like even Masa can't deal with this. He needs me an exit to the room.
確かにな。
Probably should. Take a second dive for a bit to calm down. Close my eyes and dive into cyberspace. I'm here again. Oh crap. I didn't need to visit Aki's private space now, did I? I looked to leave, but right at that moment, I hear someone call out to me and I turn around and see a girl standing
いや
there.
こんにちは。
Hey, how are you doing? Talking to might be a good idea. I'll calm down my nerves.
こんにちは。
How doing you? I met her several times and Aki gave me an account for this place, but we still can't seem to get a conversation going. But
通じなくても意味はわかるんだよね。
you still saw what I'm saying, don't you? She nods her head almost as if to say, yeah, I do understand. I'd realized over the course of our meeting that she can't exactly be called an ordinary girl. I mean, she shows up here any time you call for her. I don't think she's human. I'd rather not believe it, but she might have some kind of illness. An illness that traps her indoors. I remember hearing somewhere that there are lots of kids like that who stay online all the time. If she was one of them, I feel bad for
昨日
her.
は来れなくてごめん。いろいろあって。
Sorry for the come yesterday. It's a long story. Long story?
ついに進級が確定したんだ。おかげで夕方まで補習を受けさせられたけどね。
Training up on my way to second year. I had to take extra classes till sunset to make it happen now. A long story. That's why I started to tell her about my daily life. Yeah. He pays careful attention to what I'm saying, while slipping in somewhat strange responses in between. Thanks to that, my mood lightens up before I know it.
そうそう。例の千夏って子が仲間になってくれるかもしれないんだ。
Oh yeah, that Chinatsu girl might join our team.
ちなつ
Chinatsu?
前話した元気な女の子。実は今日は千夏とこれから。
Yeah. And that energetic girl I told you about before. I've actually made plans. So going on a date with her today is what I mean to say, but I end up hesitating for some
これ
reason.
から
Plans? Why, I have no reason to feel bad about telling a friend I'm going on a date. All that aside, how do I feel about Chinatsu? I certainly do find her quite charming. I'm sure being around her would be a lot of
でも
fun.
それを言うなら君とこうしてても楽しいわけだし。
I said I'm having fun spending time with you too. Unawares, I start telling her about what's going on in my mind. Fun.
アキネやナノハといたって楽しいわけで、それなら友達でいいはずで、彼女にする意味って何
I'm playing with Aki and Nanoha, it's just as fun. In that case, just being friends should be fine. Why go out with her? What's the point?
なんだろう。
What's the point?
こんなことを疑問に思うのって俺まだ恋愛してないってことなのかな。
Having all these doubts because I've never really fallen in love. The moment I say that out loud, my face starts burning up. What the hell am I blurting
ごめん
out?
今の取り消し
Sorry, scratch that. I'm so embarrassed I could die. I turned the other way to have my face but
嬉しい。
scratch. She gets close to me and peers into my face. Left in the scratch. Ah, the big lips look really soft. Oh, being my girlfriend would mean doing my kissing or going even further with me. The moment the thought crossed my mind, the girl jumps away from me. You can read my mind? Why is she blushing harder than I am? Oh, she must have figured out what I was thinking. She's really perceptive, huh? Maybe she can read my mind and figure out what's going through it at any given moment.
ごめん
Sorry, while trying to figure out how to deal with this, I get called from the real world.
おいこうお客さんだぞ
Girl, you have a visitor.
もう来ちゃったのか。
分かった
she's
今行くよ
Got it, I'll be back. Shinatsu's already here. My nerves flare up again and my heart starts racing, so I take a deep breath. I look towards the girl and see that she seems somewhat unhappy.
また来るから。また話し相手になってくれよな。
Sorry, I'll come again, so let's have another chat then. Yeah. Yuka's been big nod with her cheeks still
Ja.
blushing.
行ってきます。
I'll be
見
back.
てマギス。
Back. Yeah.
さて、今日はどこに連れて行ってくれるのかな。
So what are you gonna tell me today? Don't know. Shinatsukashi locks arms with me. I didn't realize girls have such soft and sensitive arms. If it finally gets me that I'm really on a date
とり
here.
あえず電車で倉浜まで出かけて、フォロの後食事ってのはどうかな。
We can take the train to Kurihama, watch a movie and then get some food. How does that
オッ
sound?
ケー。じゃ、退屈なのを期待してるね。
I'm expecting the most boring time here. While cleaning my housekeeper beat, I start walking toward the station. Cool.
本当に退屈なんて過去だっ
Oh, he was boring. I should have expected better. Well, that's what you expected.
お互いよく眠れたよな。
Hey, we both got to take a good
た。
nap.
そうってば、ああいうベタベタな恋愛ものが好きなわけ？
Do you like that cliched romantic aesthetic?
千夏より先に寝るぐらいに好きだな。
I like it so much that I fell asleep before you.
あのさ、言いたくないけど、女の子をデートに誘うなら相手の好みぐらい調べてくれよ。
If you don't like saying this, but you're asking a girl out, you really should learn her presence beforehand. Well, I didn't try to ask her, you kind of forced it on him.
退屈なのをリクエストしたくせに。
Says the girl who wanted a boring day.
アドバイスしてあげてるの。あんたが本気で誰かを好きになった時のためにね。
Just giving you a word of advice here. It might come in handy when you actually do fall for someone someday. She flashes a bright, cheery smile. She has a captivating charm, but that look only makes her words you sting even
で
more.
どうする？この後は退屈な食事を予定してるけど。
You know, anyway, I've got a boring meal plan for snacks. You still up for
あ
that?
たの凝りそうな高級レストランなら勘弁ね。
If it's that stuffy classy restaurant, I'll pass.
そこまで高級じゃないけれど。
It's not that classy.
まさか予約とかしてないよね。
You don't think you made reservations? Kinda.
苦学生が無理しなくていいって。無理して怒られても心苦しいだけだから。
This isn't school, so don't go beyond your means. Having you pay for an expensive meal would just make me feel bad. Although she's a bit too blunt, but I know she's just looking out
身の
for
丈
me.
相応が一番。王に無理させたんじゃ退屈どころか心配になるよ。
Nothing beats affordable. If I made you pay through the nose, forget what it. I'll only be worried. Oh, they already paid reservations. Does it cost money to reserve it? I don't know. She says that with an encouraging smile, which makes me feel
じゃ
better.
あ公園で世間話でもしていくか。缶コーヒーをおごるから。
Shall we stop by the park for a chat then? I'll buy you a can of
そ
coffee.
れでよし。
That's more like it. photo to the parks on the outskirts of town, so there aren't many people here. The promenade is filled with the singing of birds and the scent of greenery. Man,
ここは本当に静かで退屈だな。
this place is really peaceful and
あ
boring.
のな、意地でも退屈にしたいのか？
God, you're gonna call everything boring no matter what?
デートが面白かったらこうは困るんじゃなかったっけ？
Wouldn't it be a problem for you if this date were actually fun? As she laughs, bright sunlight filters through the trees behind her, blinding me for a
にして
second.
も部活以外で学園から離れたのって久々だな。
And it's been ages since I left the campus for anything but soccer
俺
stuff.
もだよ。普段なら学園の敷地から出る必要ないからな。
Same here, usually there's no reason to go outside. In academy cities like Seishu, one can find mostly everything they need without having to go anywhere else. The huge campus includes everything from grades to grad schools, and there are enough students and faculty living in the dorms to sustain the local marketplace's businesses. Because of that, there aren't any competing schools in the vicinity, except for one very noisy neighbor, that
ま
is.
あ学園でデートなんかしたってつまらなくて当たり前なんだから、それこそつまらないでしょ。
Well, a day on the campus would have been 100% boring and the most boring
同
choice.
感だ。ハメ外して遊ぶ気なら倉浜まで来ないとな、やっぱ。
Like, Fred, if you wanna try and have some fun, you gotta come to Kurihama.
電車を乗り継ぎしてね。遠いよねここまで。そう考えると青春ってど田舎じゃない？
That takes a bunch of trains to do it. This town sure is far away. So that means Seishu Seishu's kind of in the sticks. We have a perfectly well conversation, perhaps influenced by the peaceful atmosphere around the
でも
park.
微妙にミスチョイスだね。静かな公園なら学内にも腐るほどあるんだし。
I have to say, this is kind of a bad choice. We have more than our share of quiet parks over at Seishu. Even while she's complaining, it's clear to say that she's having fun. I can tell she's not being entirely serious, so I fake a frown and decide to give it
じ
back.
ゃあ、千夏はどこに行きたかったんだ？
Where would you rather have gone then?
そうだな。
Oh, good question. She thinks for a while, with a finger on her forehead before
ど
answering.
うせなら海が良かったかな。
A beach, maybe.
海か。
A beach,
今からでもネットに潜るか？
Not today, but you could go on to one on the internet. The internet?
ネットの海は嫌だな。どうも私仮想のリゾートって好きになれないんだ。
I don't provide internet beaches for me. As a company must love to enjoy virtual resorts.
どうして？
Why?
例のリミッターってのが悪いのかな。
How do you use the
なん
limiter
か微
thing?
妙に感覚が嘘くさくていまいち気持ちがないじゃんだ。
Everything feels so fake somehow. I just can't get into it. You wanna go to a beach with no limiter online? Doesn't sound like a good idea.
思い通りにならなくて細かいところが気になって、砂も風も水もいい加減適当に作られてる気がして。
Because I'm not in the right mood, I get hung up on the weirdest details. Everything from the sound to the wind and the water seem half-assed.
俺はそんな風に感じないけどな。
I've never gotten that
リミッ
impression.
ターオフエリアは行ったことあるのか？
Have you been to an area with no
も
limiter?
ちろんないよ。行きたいとも思わない。だってこの世には本物の海ってのがあるんだし。
Of course not. But why would I want to? We've got real beaches here in the real
そ
world.
りゃハードルが高いな。
Jeez, now that's a tough ask. Pretty much no beaches where you can swim left in the promenades anymore. Even one full of sand is hard to come
今
by.
時本物の海なんてそう気軽に行けるもんじゃないだろ？
You know it's not easy to find a real beach in this day and age. Not good. I don't like beaches, too
そ
much
り
sand.
ゃそうかもしれないけど。
Well, yeah. The friend creeps onto her face like she remembers something unpleasant.
私内陸部の出身でさ、おばあちゃんに聞いてずっと海に憧れてたんだ。
From the inland, you see. I've always dreamed of going to the beach because my Grandma told me so much
なん
about her.
実際の海水浴場ときたら行列はともかく出店やらやたらうるさくて汚いし、あれならプールの方がマシ。
But boy, actually resorts were like as if the lines aren't bad enough. They're also noisy as hell with all the stores and stuff, and incredibly filthy to boot. Better off going to the damn
会
pool.
員制の高級海水浴場はどうだ？
How about those expensive member-only resorts that are expensive?
最悪だよ。
The freaking worst. An expression of melancholy that comes over her similar to the one when she wore in the class just last evening.
行ったことがあるんだ。
Have you been to one?
一度だけね、招待してもらえて。
This one's got an
そ
invitation.
の海も最悪に汚かったのか？
Was that one filthy
綺麗
too?
だろ？
That was
た
clean.
だ綺麗な海にいるのはお金持ちのおじさんおばさんばかりで、
But then there were rich, middle-aged people.
せっかく綺麗なのにみんなそれを眺めて過ごすだけで
But it was so clean, we could just spend their time staring at it.
誰も泳いでいないんだ。海水浴場なのにさ、あれじゃあ海がかわいそうだよ。
I didn't want to take a dip. I mean, isn't that what people go to the beach for? I always felt bad for the place. Just by looking at how it was doing Sally right now, I can picture her swimming all by herself.
ごめん、これじゃあリクエストになんないね。
Oops, sorry, not much of a request,
い
huh?
や、そうでもない。参考になったよ。
That actually helped a lot.
そうなの？
Really? Sunny Gill screams echoes around the park. Cutting our conversation
なんだ？
short.
痴漢か？
What's going on? Is there a molester?
こう見てよあれ。
Look at that cow. In the direction she pointed out, there's a timid-looking girl surrounded by 5 guys. One guy here.
大きな声を上げないでくれ。それでは僕がまるで変質者じゃないか。
Hoso student. We're a Hisu student, right? So does that mean I'm going to see these Hoso students in the Shumikun tournament? Maybe. He's on screen, you make you look like some kind of pervert. One of those guys is holding the girl by the arm. It's a handsome, Caucasian who's obviously Mr. Richie Rich. He's got a pompous smile on his face.
あの制服、あいつら宝生の連中か？
A uniform, they must be from Hoso.
みたいだな。厄介なお隣さんに会っちゃったな。
It looks like we ran into our noisy neighbors. Hoso Academy, if us Shishus consider the library as a pro academics, pro AI academic, Hoso is basically the Citadel for anti-AI. This is we don't know how like pro AI thingy. It seems like it. Because the AIs are alive. Whatever. It's a boarding school for elites with extremely strict regulations. I guess the idea of AI was a lot different when this came out anyway. Those regulations and its conservative image of what the place is known for. I hear it's full of students from wealthy families. What about actual talking AIs with their own thoughts and feelings? Long story short, the two schools have contrasting traditions, and since they're located not too far away from each other, they're always at each other's
あい
boats.
つらも遊ぶときはこんなところまで来るんだね。
They come here to chill, huh?
あまりたちの良くない遊びみたいだけどな。少なくとも健全なデートって雰囲気じゃない。
But the dude doesn't seem very chill, though, at least. I'm pretty sure they're not on such normal dates. Such a normal
して
day.
ください。お願いします。
Let me go,
話さないよ
please.
君が手助けを必要としている
Oh, wait, I know that you need help. What does he mean by
あ
this?
のですから
Like I
ク
said,
ラス委員としては登校拒否のクラスメイトを見過ごせないんだ。
as a classmate, I can't
悩み
ignore
僕たちが聞いてやる。
I can't ignore classmates playing cookie. If you got a problem, you can just tell me us about it. His lips warp into a twisted smile as he speaks to her in a condescending tone.
親切ぶってるけど、なんか強引だな。
He acts like he's only trying to help, but he's taking it a bit far.
こう怪しいと思わない？様子がおかしいよあいつら。
Everything's fishy, Kyo. Something's up about these guys.
なんとかしなくちゃな。
You gotta go do something. I can't exactly sit back and watch, but there are 5 of them. I can't be reckless. What can I do to help the girl without getting, Chinatsu in trouble?
離して。
Am I gonna get a choice? No, let me go. Someone help. You know, I'm trying to figure out what to do. The guys around her. I try to drag her off somewhere. Some guys pulling her arm, and what's more, the 2 other students try to lift her legs up to their
あれの
shoulders.
どこが身の上そうなんだよ。
Is that you guys offer your help? Just wanna yell out and start running. Shinatsu throws a rock at them. The rock crashes into the guy's face. They all let go of the gun and turn towards us.
やめなよ。
Stop
その
that.
子嫌がってるじゃないか。
Stop that. Can't you see what through her?
なんだ貴様ら。
Who the hell are you? They guess to go away. We gotta take the chance to run off somewhere. Our problem is solved, but now we're left with an even bigger one on our plate. Oh, the snob, presumably the leader of the group, snorts and starts walking our way.
何よ、その目は。
What's with that look? He's trying to intimidate us, but it's not going to work on either of us.
いい度胸だな、クソガキ。俺に石を投げると。
You got some nerve, kid. How dare you throw a rock
ガ
at me?
キだと？
Kid,
うっさいね。お前らだって学生じゃないのかよ。
stop it like you're not students yourselves. It doesn't work, but Shinatsu ends up falling for his provocation. The spine of his face goes even more
お
twisted.
前たち首の後ろが臭いな。ふんふんよ。
The back of your neck smells fishy, they weak.
何？
What? That makes Shinatsu feel her name, and I end up doing the same because of the chips. That's where our newer jacks
セ
are.
カンドか。どうせあの忌々しい青州学園にでも通っているんだろう。
Like in Jan's, huh? I bet you go to that awful Seishu Academy.
ああ。だったらどうだって言うんだ。
Yeah, and what about it? I know I'm taking this bait, but it's too late to back down. I get back at the
貴
guy.
様、どうしてここにいる？
Why are you here?
いちゃいけないのかよ。
Are we not allowed to be
貴
here?
様、この公園の由来を知らないのか？
Don't you know this park's history? I don't really want to let him manipulate me, but I really want to search for the park. This park.
昔脳内チップに絡む事件で犠牲者になった人たちを追悼するために建立された公園だろ。
You're just reading up the wiki, okay. This park was established as a memorial for the people who lost their lives in the brain triple incident, right?
それを知っているなら、チップと AI で人間性を冒涜するエイリアニストがなぜここに居続ける？
Okay. If you know that, then how do you have the goal to not leave at once? Filthy alienists who defile their human nature with chips and AI have no place
誰
here.
がエイリアニストだと？
Did you just call me an alienist? Something snaps inside me and I look to grab the guy by the collar, but Junatsu and Mini grabs my arm to stop me. No, I gotta calm down. You're trying to provoke us so he can claim the higher ground. Besides, there's 5 of them. If I start fighting them, Junatsu could get caught in the mess.
訂正しろ。その言葉は嫌いなんだ。
I hate that word, take it
実
back.
際貴様らはエイリアンから教育を受けているじゃないか。
I mean, aren't you being educated by the alien? By the AI, but I guess he is. You can use his provocations with a hateful tone.
AI は貴様らの愛するママなのだろう？
An AI is
あ
full
違
of
ったかな。親愛なる神様か。ああ
an AI is your beloved mommy, right? Oh wait, was it your dear god? Well, they're an organic AI. Need to remember that. I think the mechanical AI is the Baldr Sky, which I haven't been introduced to yet. That reminds me of the Dominium of fanatic I faced in the arena
俺
yesterday.
たちをカルト信者と一緒にするな。
Don't lump us in with cultists.
何が違う？どう違
They tell
う？
me.
我々真人間から見れば似たようなものだ。
What exactly is the difference to the normal people like us? It may as well be the same thing.
本当に好き味悪い連中だ。肉体を軽視し恥ずかしめる機械人間ども。
Evil creeps a lot of you. You're cyborgs who belittle and desecrate the human body. What have you ever done to deserve this? Well, he kind of just said. This is also absurd. I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just baffled.
誰が薄気味悪いって？
Who are you calling creeps?
薄気味悪いものを薄気味悪いと言っておかしいか。
Someone's calling a spade a creep a creep.
毎日仮想に没入して汚らわしい夢でも見てるのだろう。
You dive into the internet and have perverted dreams every day, don't you? Where did that last part come from?
そのいかがわしい妄想をいよいよ現実で試したくなったか。
Well, are you here to make those disgusting fantasies a reality? He gives Shunatsu a once over, right from the top to the very bottom. He's looking at with scorn in his eyes, like he's spotting filth on the street. His whole royalty act is just like that, an act. His real nature is seeping through his fake expression. This guy's rotten to the
何
core.
が汚らわしいって？誰がどんな妄想してるっていうのよ。
What disgusting dreams? Who are you accusing of having such
言って
fantasies?
ほしいか仮想セックス中毒者。
You
お
want me to
前
spell
も
out for
仮
you?
想で SM やら乱行やらをやり尽くし現実の野外で下がりたくなったって愛だろう。
You want me to spell out for you, little Miss VR sex addict? I bet you here it's because you've had more than your share of S&M and orgies online. Now you want to experience in the flesh outdoors. Well, that came out of nowhere.
こいつ。
Well, I say that, but it wasn't really out of nowhere. It seems like he was trying to touch up that girl earlier too, and then he was just staring at this one's body. Okay, whatever. You asshole. Chinatsu looks to punch the guy, but I merely grab her arm.
千夏
Hey,
だって
Chinatsu.
こう。どうしてここまで言われなくちゃいけないの？
God, I'm supposed to tolerate this crap. I don't know. Tears are welling up in her eyes. I don't understand why she's upset. But I drag Chinatsu behind me.
やる気か。来い。現実の拳で殴り合うのは仮想のお遊戯とは違うと教えてやる。
Oh, you wanna go bring it? I'll show you that. It's fine, the real world is nothing like your online fun and games.
何を偉そうに
Now get off your
こ
high
んな子
horse.
まで相手にしかも5人がかりでやるつもりなのかよ
You wanna get a girl involved in a fight? There'll five of you.
気の違った野犬をぶちのめすに手加減する必要があるのか。
I don't need to hold back when the down a feral stray dog. He leans in and peers into my face. His lips almost twist a smile and his stinky breath escapes the
親
smell.
の顔が見てみたいのか。好き好んでこんな出来損ないの子供を作ったんだからな。
Hello to me, your parents, really. I mean, I really want to know what kind of people would willingly give birth to trash like you.
いい加減にしろ
Knock it off, asshole. Ugh. Before I knew it, I'd punched him square in the nose. Crap, looks like bringing my pants pushed me over the edge. He gets blown back for a moment, but then he soon snorts out the blood in his nose and springs back upright.
なあ、所詮はその程度。
That didn't hurt at all. I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything bad from you.
だが先に手を出したな、貴様。
Anyway, you threw the first punch.
制裁する名目ができた。
That gives us just cause to bring judgment upon you. With those words, he takes up a fighting stance. His eyes are filled with an animalistic
刻
joy.
みつけてやる教訓を真人間の姿を見るたびに身をすくめ怯えるようなトラウマを植え付けてやる
I'm gonna just teach your ass a lesson. You're going to be so traumatized you'll start trembling in fear. You'll take me to a normal person from now on. Huh. I don't know if you can fight in real life for that well. I know you can fight in the Schmickrums, okay? He's a sadist. And it looks like that ridiculous stance is second nature to him. He's probably putting a ton of work to fight like that. You must be the wrong guy. A shiver runs down my spine. Whispered to Shunatsu behind me.
得意だよ
You're a fast runner, aren't you? Well, yeah.
な合図したら一目散に逃げろいいな
One thing with the signal, run as fast as you can, got that?
出ろって。
Fun.
ちょっと。
Hey, wait. I don't need to hear his hurt spots. I raise a fist and charge for
走れ
item.
千夏
Now Chinatsu, ugh. My friend stands on the jaw of the guy near me, and he falls to the ground in a slow motion. His eyes rolled all the way back in his head. Immediately after that, I felt someone rushing behind me, drill a back elbow to my belly. 2 down, 3 to go. By the very moment one of them grabs my collar and throws a punch at me.
たまれこのエイリアニスト
Die, alienist. A sharp pain shoots through my face. I feel faint and the ground comes crashing towards me.
ネットに引きこもってそこから出てくるんじゃない
I'll hold up on the internet and never show your face in public again.
データを消費するばかりの世界に何も貢献できない極つぶしが
You know, at least you can't contribute anything to society. All you do is consume data like you were your lifeblood. Like the guy's just like me. Oh god. Kicks rain down from me before I can even get back on my feet. The hits make me moan in
醜い
pain.
んだよ
You're disgusting.
豚めら
You filthy dog.
見ていると吐き気がする
You stinking pigs. The very sight of you lot makes me sick to my stomach. Damn it, not this again. As my consciousness fades, the memories of the past resurface.
お前みたいなのをエイリアン主義者って言うんだ。お前もエイリアンなんだろ
You're an alien too. How can there be so much hatred between us when we don't know the first thing about one another? I hope Natsu gets away alright. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
こいつら。
Bastards.
もうやめろ
Knock it off. Hear Natsu's voice accompanied by the sound of a noticeably loud blow. Please don't tell me they hit her. I open my eyes. Huh? Natsu's sat in front of me, half a crouch. One of my legs is stretched out, and on the other end of it, a guy is slowly crumbling to the ground. She lets out a rope and springs out into the air. She then swings her legs into the jaw of one of the guys. And another one bites the dust. So I took out 3, was it? Or was it 2? Well, it's 3 now because she took out 1. Is she actually like really strong?
こう大丈夫
Ko, you okay? You fool. Didn't you run? The pain of my body is making it hard for me to talk. Seeing I can't get up, Natsu grasps my hand.
お前も秘蔵師なのか
What, are you a designer child too? A designer child?
ドーピング野郎なんかと一緒にするな俺は努力と根性の賜物海兵隊のあんちゃんから習った火炎蹴りだよ
Don't know me with doping freaks. This is a result of willpower and effort. The somersault kick I learned from a ravine. Junetsu has a look of anger on her
お
face.
前もってことはあんた秘蔵師なんだろ道理で根性がひねくれてると思った
And you said 2 earlier, didn't you? That means you're one of them. Right, no wonder you're hard to the bone. Designer children, people who are born gifted with brain and born through genetic modification. Genetic modification? Then how are you human? Either. You're not pure. They were all the rage a few years ago, particularly among the anti-AI faction, but the process was the subject of fierce ethical debate, and as close to being banned. They were the... but how? So don't say anymore.
誰がエイリアニストよ
Alienist, that's rich.
友達にひどいことしやがってこのフランケンシュタインの化け物
Screw you for hurting Cole, my friend like that. You don't find concerns. She went and said her,
貴様
bitch. He has suddenly freezes over the face of the little guy, overcome with fury. Cool. Junetsu gets ready to fight with an equally angry expression. As strong as she is, I can't let her fight alone. Actually, it wouldn't matter even if she were stronger than me. I just don't want to make her fight. I don't want to go through something like that ever again. I don't think I know that character. Guess that's from that alien this time. I grab a rock and get onto my feet in front of Junetsu.
ここに指一本でも触れたら
Try laying even a finger on this girl. Unknowingly, I express my anger in words, my rage in words. Go and try something. I'll fucking kill
こ
you.
らガキども
Hey, you kids over there. Suddenly a whistle and an angry voice rings out from behind. I turn around and see a policeman running down the, Promenda.
こ
Ko. Junetsu rushes to me and knocks the rock out of my hand. I finally return to my
大丈夫かね
senses.
君たち
救急車を呼ぶかね。
Are you to arrive? Should I call an
い
ambulance?
え、大丈夫ですから。
No, it's fine. The hotel guys are nowhere to be seen. They probably ran for it once they saw the car.
学生か？ここら辺に来ない方がいい。先日もひどい事件があったばかりだ。
You students, you should stay away from this area. We had an awful incident just the other day
は
too.
い
Got here.
ガキどもが。こんなことまでバカな大人の真似をしなくてもいいだろうに。
Stupid kids, you'd have to learn this crap from us adults too. The cop walks away grumbling to himself. We made it somehow. Once we realize that, I'm overcome with relief and
まっ
fatigue.
たくだよな。学生の俺たちが AI とか反 AI とかバカバカしい。
I'll say that again. Teenagers buying over AI and anti-AI is so dumb. The moment I breathe easy again, my knees give
ちょ
away.
っとしっかりして。
We play yourself together, and my mind fades to black. Am I going out of the simulation?
浦浜
Huh? I'm on a train.
注意つきましたよ。
Here,
ま
Lieutenant,
た
what are you
夢を
having
見てい
another
たよう
dream?
ですね。
Oh yeah, I'm going to this Seishu Academy, aren't I? It's gonna be a massive crater or something. There's gonna like a building over it. I'll be the crater one. Been staring at me with a moving look. I didn't realize I'd fallen
浦
asleep.
浜駅か。なんだか懐かしいな。
Kurihama Station, huh? Takes me back.
青州学園都市はここから乗り換えが必要でしたからね。
But you'd have to change trains here to get to Seishu Academy
なん
City.
だ、レインもここには来たことがあるのか。
Oh, you've been here before too. I have, yes. Maybe I'll see you in the flashback things. You pass the ticket tunnels and head towards the
俺の
exit.
故郷はもっと向こう。倉浜から乗り換えた先の南八坂って町でさ。
Well, that's further down that way. It's called Minami Yasaka, and you have to change trains here to get
そう
there.
ですか。
Is that so?
南八坂は本当の田舎だったよ。少し離れたところに大学の研究所があるだけのまるで旧世紀そのままの町で。
That town was very definition of the boonies. There was a university up on the outskirts, but the rest of the town was by last
森
century.
はもちろん畑や田んぼまで残ってた。川にはまだ魚が泳いでいたし。
There were woods all over, and of course it even had farms and paddy fields, and you'd still find a fish swimming in this river. And Nanoha and Mom lived there. The greenery of the place comes to mind, bringing with it a sudden feeling of homesickness.
倉浜市はここらじゃ一番の都会だったな。青州学園都市はろくな娯楽施設がなくて、遊ぶときはいつも倉浜市さ。
Kakao was one of the most urban places in this region. Seishu didn't have much recreation, so we'd always have to come down here to hang
俺の
out.
初めてのデートも倉浜でさ。この駅を出たところに見える映画館で。
My first day was here too. We went to this cinema mall you can see once we leave the station. Is it all completely different? I passed through the station exit and come to a standstill on the spot. Well, it wasn't a crater, everything was just in rubble. Been destroyed. There's nothing outside, just a makeshift station building and a bunch of barricades built close together.
なんだ
What the hell is this? There's a fence blocking the way right outside the station on the other side. As far as the eye can see, is a wasteland with wrecked buildings
降り
everywhere.
る駅を間違えたのか。
Did we get for the wrong station? I look towards the, back towards the station, see the words written on the station nameplate. Kurihama
こ
ruins.
こが倉浜市だって。そんなバカな。これは一体。
Does Kurihama know what's going on? Reen's got her eyes fixed on the ground and doesn't say anything. I notice that she's biting down on her lip.
申し
Yeah,
訳ありません。
so sorry. Were these like those Frankenstein people? The anti-AI people? So finally, she finally replies with a faint trembling words. Looking at her soulful expression, my brain starts working again. As it gradually connects the dots, a void opens up inside of me.
そんな。ありえない。
No, it can't be. My knees lose strength and I find myself sinking down to the bare ground.
倉浜市は 亡くなってしまったのか。
Is Kurohawa gone?
学園は、南朝川。
What about the academy and Minami Yasaka? Still biting her lip, brainstorming shakes her head.
実どう伝えてやろうか。ずっと悩んで。
These last few days I desperately tried to figure out how to tell you.
ごめんなさい。
I'm backing out again. Truly sorry. My voice still hasn't stopped trembling. She's trying to suppress her emotions with all she's got. My eyes lose focus. The people and places on my pants flash in front of me. I start having trouble breathing as the tears flow out. Are you screaming because there's an older version of her now? I don't know how long we spent crying after that. Without words, we just clung to each other and cried out our hearts out until we calmed down, or maybe we just ran out of tears. All I can feel anymore is a dull throbbing void inside of me. It really feels like my brain has turned to
何
lead.
があったか聞かせてくれないか。
Can you tell me what happened?
今まで俺を気遣ってこのことを隠してくれてたんだろ
You kept it from me now of concern, right?
う。もう覚悟はできたから。
Thanks, I'm ready for the truth now.
灰色のクリスマス。
Great Christmas.
それがこの惨劇につけられた名前です。
That's what they call this tragedy. White grey.
クリスマスに起きたということか。
You mean it happened on Christmas?
灰
She
色のク
nods.
リスマスを起こしたとされる集団は国際手配されるも未だに捕まっていません。
The group suspects of causing everyone the wanted list, but they've yet to be
そ
caught.
して注意はその集団をずっと追い続けていたのです。
So you've been pursuing them all these years. I was on the trail of the group that was behind this tragedy. That's why I chose a life on the battlefield. I took everything from me that day. They were called
ドレクスラー機関という言葉に聞き覚えはありませんか？
this Drexler Institute mean anything to mind. Drexler Institute lab? Those words send a chill down my spine. What is this? It sounds familiar. I was on the trail of Drexler Institute members all this while. I pursued them for years as a mercenary. But why? Why was I after them? When I try to remember the reason, an intense headache assaults me. These words are the key. I ignore the pain and decide to run a search. Drexler Institute. I immediately open a dialog box, a cursor in my voice input menu. Quietly blinks in front of my eyes, waiting for my instructions. With my mouth closed, I whisper the keywords to the search engine.
ドレクスラー機関研究所検索完了
Drexler Institute Research Laboratory. Search complete. Data is pulled up in an instant space in the form of a menu item. As much as I want to fight it, my heart begins racing, my hands continue to tremble. Ignoring those physical protests of my subconscious, I hit the
ドレク
icons.
スラー機関は第2世代ナノマシン通称アセンブラの実用化のために統合が設立した研究機関でありその遠隔は
スキップ。
The Drexler Institute was a research group founded by the GU in order to promote the use of second-gen nanomachines, codenamed Assembly. It came to be Skip. When I mumbled under my breath, the machine voice was just for a
第2
moment.
世代ナノマシンは自己増殖能力と自己改変能力を持つことが特徴
They
で
say
あ
to
り
skip again.
階層化された複数のナノマシンにより
スキップ。
Second generation nanomachines were characterized by the ability to self-propagate and auto-evolve, and layers of countless nanomachines skip.
こうしてアセンブラの開発は最終段階を迎えアジアドレクスラー機関研究所において 実用化の最終段階に向けてのテストが行われておりました。
And so Assembly's development entered the final phase. The Dexter Institute's Asian Research Facility carried out the final test with an eye towards implementation. The data displayed before me contains details of the Dexter Institute's history and what its research led to.
これは予想もしなかった悲劇的結末を迎えます。
But this resulted in an unforeseen and tragic end. A sharp pain runs through my chest as a dark, mysterious emotion starts eating away at my heart. Stop right there, you shouldn't learn anymore. I strive for the stream of my mind and click on tragic
年
end.
12月24日午後8時32分、研究所施設からのナノマシン流出が確認され、瞬時にして研究所周囲は壊滅。
At 8:32 p.m. on December 24th, another machine leak was detected from the laboratory, and everything in the area was destroyed in an instant. The data in front of me highlights the casualties and losses in code, hard numbers and symbols. The information streaming in through my eyes and ears awakened my foggy mind, making memories spring forth from its very depths.
流出には何ら前兆がなく、多重に設けられた観測装置もこの事故の前兆を察知できず、さらには自爆装置を含む緊急時用の設備は一切動作しませんでした。
It happened suddenly without any warning, and none of the monitoring equipment was able to detect it, and the emergency system, including the self-destruct mechanism, all failed to activate. Those memories mercilessly pound away at my feelings. I feel like my teeth are clattering and my body has grown cold and started shivering like something broken inside.
流
Something's
出の
broken
原
inside.
因は不明。研究員の主要メンバーは事故直前に施設を脱出。現在も潜伏逃亡中。
The cause of the leak is still unclear. The lead researchers all escaped the lab right before it happened, and they remain in hiding to this very day. I was trembling on that Christmas Eve too. I was trembling because I was overcome with the kind of fear and sorrow that threatened to drive me
8
insane.
時52分、統合軍アジア司令部は超法規的措置を遂行。
At 8:52 p.m., the Asian HQ decided to take extra legal measures
ブングニールによる汚染地域の浄化射撃を開始。
and begin cleanup fire on the contaminated area using gun gear, the anti-surface satellites. So everyone's dead there? I remember now. Yeah, I saw hell on Earth
ス
that
ー
day.
パの全力射撃により汚染地域を焼却。事件は灰色のクリスマスとして記憶され、
Then a few rounds, the contaminated area was completely incinerated. The incident was called the Great Christmas. Before I know it, I'm cowering on the ground. I've lost my voice, my stomach's curling, and I flail away at the ground. My eyes are wide open, but I can't see a thing. Everybody refuses to listen to me, but I still keep crawling forward. I finally see a crowd of people with their eyes open wide in terror. They all wave and floods the streets and rushes towards me. I fight against that wave and continue walking towards the lab. People run into me and nearly knock me down to the ground several times, but I get back on my feet and keep walking. I was heading for the lab that day, but right when I was about to start riding Chinatsu's bike there, the other small evacuate stopped
お
me.
前どこに行くつもりだ。
Where do you think you're going? As I inch forward, a middle-aged soldier stands in my way. I finally notice that soldiers have formed a human wall ahead
行か
of
せ
me.
てくれ。俺は行かなくちゃいけないんだ。
Let me go, I have to go. Turn back, kids.
だから先には誰も行かせない。避難命令が出ているんだぞ。
I don't like anyone pass through this when an executive evacuation order has been issued, you know? Because my shirt yells me in my face, I grab his arm and yell back at him with everything I've
いいか
had.
ら通せ。通してくれ。
Just please just let me through.
俺の大事な人がいるんだ。
Somebody pointed me is over there.
誰も生きちゃいない。
They're all dead.
バカ野郎。お前まで死ぬつもりか。
Do you want to join them too, you fool? Suddenly the man's eyes open wide in surprise. I notice that all the shoulders are staring at something behind me. I turn around and am left speechless. There's an arrow of light breaking into the ground from the sky above. The crowd falls steadily silent. Everyone is staring up at the sky. Something's beckoning them to. In a moment later, a massive roar echoes in the air and the ground starts shaking. A second later and the third, the arrows keep raining down. A cloud of dust forms in the horizon and rushes towards us like a tidal wave. Oh my, Gungia. No, Gung, no. What did it say? Gungini. Okay. People began screaming all around me, screamed loud enough to tear my ears apart and eyes. Everyone starts running all at once, and soldiers and I both get caught up in the throng. Out of the way. One pushes aside and I get thrown to the edge of the street. Next moment my body gets hit by burning hot winds and shockwaves, and I really can't see anything anymore. Running in pain, open my eyes and find myself in an unfamiliar street corner. The crowd is nowhere to be seen. I must go, I still have to go. But where? What are you talking about, you fool? Isn't that obvious? I gotta go to Sora. I gotta go to where Sora Minazuki is. Who's Sora?
ちょっとあなた
Hey you. I turned around and see a girl standing there with her hand raised. Was that her name? I don't remember.
だってまこちゃんにお友達ができたんだもん
I mean,
お姉
Mako
ちゃん
made
としては
friends.
お土産を用意してよろしくって言わなくちゃだよ
There's a big sister after you greet them with gifts, you know? I met Sora and Mako, a pair of sisters who became very close friends of mine.
嘘をついたのねひどい本気で同情しかけたのにこの変態 NPC オタク
You have to be genuine here. I was seriously starting to feel for you, you pervert NPC nerd. Sora, Minatsuki, she fought with me almost every day and sometimes only played pranks on me.
あのね
You know,
やっぱり付き合い始めて最初のイブだし
it's the first
私
Christmas
も
Eve as a
ポン
couple.
と一緒にいたいな
I
なんて
want to be with you too, or something. Actually, our feelings for each other began to change.
もしもしソラ今どこなんだ
Hello, where are you now,
ごめ
Sora?
んまだ研究所前なの
So I still at the
わ
lab.
かったそこにいろ千夏にバイクを借りて迎えに行ってやる
Go ahead, say it right there. I'll grab Chinatsu's bike and come pick you up.
でもいいの
You
Bike?
sure?
計画は変更夜中のツーリングにしよ
In with the
うみ
bag.
んなには俺から伝えておくからさ
You won't get back until it's really late. Change your plans. Let's take a midnight ride. I'll let the others know.
わかったじゃあ待ってるから
No, go ahead, Ko. Okay. Ko, I'll be waiting.
死者2930名行方不明34870名他方死者429名行方不明22330名新田原郡の生存者0全住民が死亡したものと
That day, so was right by the Dexa lab. She was waiting for me there. The emotionless voice in my head continues to list the casualties count.
注意しっかりしてください注意
Lieutenant, please have together, Lieutenant.
なぜ一体何が起こったんだ
Why, just what
ア
happened?
センブラが暴走したのです
Something went rogue
暴走したアセンブラが研究所から流出
and leaked out of the lab.
数十分で研究所周辺は汚染され近隣の住人数万名が帰らぬ人となる大惨事を引き起こしたのです
Less than an hour completely contaminated these surrounding areas and caused a catastrophe that killed thousands upon thousands of locals.
この荒野は暴走したアセンブラの爪痕なのか
There's something to create this wasteland too. I wonder if other people die like in the other routes. I don't know, maybe. Can you change the past by going on a different route? Not sure. Did something create this wasteland too? No. That was Gungi or whatever it's called. Main carefully chooses her words with a pained look.
グングニールという存在を
Do you
覚
remember
えていらっしゃいますか
Gungania?
ああ そっちは覚えている。
Yeah, that I remember. Gungnir, a satellite-based defense system that the GU had deployed in orbit. Its core was composed of a group of satellites capable of anti-surface laser fire.
もしかして
Don't tell me.
アセンブラによる被害の拡大を防ぐため、グングニールが汚染地域への大規模な射撃を行い、
In order to prevent the summit from causing any further damage, Gungnir opened full-scale fire on the contaminated
アセン
area.
ブラとともに町も人も全てが焼き尽くされてしまったのです。
Along with Assembly, the entire city and its people were burned to the ground.
さもなければアセンブラの汚染は地球全土に広がり、世界は滅亡していたかもしれません。
However, the Assembly could have contaminated the entire world and destroyed
事
it.
件は灰色のクリスマスと名付けられ、未だ世界はその衝撃から立ち直っていません。
The incident was named the Great Christmas. The world is yet to recover from the shock. Okay. I don't have any words to respond. The UU's peacemaker had played a crucial role in putting an end to the war. One full-scale shot from it was said to be equivalent to a nuke. I gazed out at the horizon once again. All I could see is an empty void, no vegetation, no sign of life. Gungnir had broken down my school, my hometown, and everything else melted it, and turned it into nothing but dust. There's a hole in my heart. There's a terrifying sense of emptiness that I can't deal with. My mind and body have both gone completely numb.
注意。
Lieutenant.
すまないレイ、少しだけ一人にしてくれないか。
Sorry, Rain, but could you leave me alone for a bit?
いや、私は待合室で待機していますから。
Sure, I'll be in the waiting room if you need me. Okay. Rain heads back to the station. Now that I'm alone, the faces and names of my friends come to mind one by one. Do they all die, or Tsunatsu, Nanoha, Aki, Makoto, Masa? I get lost in thought in my student days. I remember something that happened on the day of Nanoha's entrance ceremony, the day a new term began for us. Everything started with the meeting I had that day. I'll stop. Exit. Yeah, okay. This seems like an okay time.